Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Today we will be coloring from Tales from the Witches Cottage. I meant Tales from the Witches Cottage. Forgive me, I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. It seems like everything comes out of it and nothing comes in. So today we're going to be doing this page. I thought this page would be this page, which is kind of like a double page spread. So we'll probably focus on this, then we'll focus on the other side. So I brought together, we have my color gel pens, we have my Prismas, we have my Holbeins, we have my Pro Colors, and we have some Soho. So we should have everything that we need to color. From left down links where you can purchase this book. So I was thinking, what color should we do the moon first? I always like doing the moons, different colors. So I was thinking blue. Don't know why, but I always think blue. A lot of you haven't seen these pencils in a while. I don't break these out too often. These are called Pro Colors. I don't break them out too often, so because they were kind of a little pricey. But they're nice pencils. So I will bring out the first color. Hello to the one person in chat. This is turquoise green. I do believe you can buy these open stock, the Pro Colors. I'm not entirely 100% sure. I've never had to buy them open stock, so. I haven't decided if we're going to do a background or not for this because it depends on how far we get in the picture. No, sometimes I don't include backgrounds. Backgrounds take a lot of time to do. And then if I decide to use pastels, I do have a set of pastels, but they're not like artist pastels. They're kind of like a beginning pastel. Well, these were given to me a long time ago. I thought I had misplaced them or given them away when I found them. But it wasn't until I looked through some other stuff. When me and my mother moved, we pretty much knew what we had packed, but there were boxes missing of stuff. So, there's a box of books that I thought I had of coloring books, and to this day, I've not been able to find them. So, I'm sure one day I'll find them. If not, no big loss because I have plenty of books as it is. So. I'm letting you guys know that I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you click on the link to buy this book, I make a small little commission. It's a disclaimer. So, yay to the 3 people waving, yay! Someone say something. Hi, Dan, the breaking news man. How are you? Today is a good day. I felt since it's like September, we'll get a lot of Halloween coloring done. Hello, Evelyn Colors. How are you? Yes, I'm live today for a change. I'm probably going to, when I color this mirror, I'll probably color this so the colors kind of match them together. You know what I mean? It's a double page spread, so. As you can see, I don't do that. I don't know if I've done that. I think in some of the AI images they do that, but I try not to color AI, but I buy a lot of digital stuff, so some of it I don't know if it's AI or not, but some of it, there's some AI that's very good, and then there's some AI that's crap. But I know some people feel a certain way about AI images, so let's not talk about AI because some people have very bad feelings about it. And I did finish a coloring book this month, so I'm very happy about that. You try to color as much as you can during the month. No, these were given to me a long time ago when I lived in New York. These are Derwent Pro colors. These were given to me, so needless to say. This is what's called an artist pencil, Dan. Certain pencils go well on certain paper. I find for this paper and this book goes really well with all my pencils, like my Prismas, my Luminance. There's certain pencil brands. When I moved, I gave away a lot of stuff. Like my Tombow Irritants, I didn't really like them because they hurt my hand. Um, certain brands will hurt your hands, and then some brands don't hurt your hands. So that's the other thing you have to keep in mind when you're buying them, what kind of colorist you are. In this book, Evelyn, the paper is really nice. Like, let me show you how nice it is. It works really well. Like, the only thing I don't like is I always have to put a piece of paper and I always forget. This was done with Prismas. This one was done with Luminance. And this one, I believe, was done with Polychromos. This one was done with Black Widows and Prismas. This one I just finished this month. This one is a work in progress, the Witch's House. So depends on what I'm doing on it. So, I haven't done a whole lot in this book, but the only thing I don't like about this book is because I'm a hard with a lot of the books. You see this here? This happens when you press too hard on one. So, like if I don't have a page in the back or in any of the other things, then I will put a paper in between. Right now, I'm not putting paper in between because I don't have anything here. I don't have this in here. And this was kind of the last page. So when I work on it, it kind of is like, depending on how you color, some books you will need to put a paper in between. Even with pencil, even if you use marker. I am in California. Well, that's all I'll say. I like California. It's nice. It's hot. I used to live on the East Coast before, so that's why you hear a Eastern accent. Everybody, we have another person in here. Yay, to fourth person in here. See, so this is what you call a turquoise blue. I've had this channel for a few years here and there, but I don't do it as much as I used to do it. Number one, because things are different here. And also, the schedule is different. Plus, all the things I went through the last year with my health and the fact, a lot I've addressed that on the channel. So, the other thing is too that I'm not gonna be like doing the channel all the time just because I have to do it. You know what I mean? I needed the time to take that and process it. I don't do the channel as much as I used to do it. Also because I got to keep my mental health up a little bit. So that too. And then we are now. I feel like now I'm at a state where I can go back to doing the channel, but I'm not going to do the channel every single day or every single week. I feel like I need to do this as a hobby. With happens that if I do it more than once a week, that's a blessing. But I try to do it once a week. This way you guys can catch up with me and watch some content that may be new. See, because I also want this and this to match colors, kind of like that. I feel like this is a pastel color, even though it's not advertised as a pastel color. Does anybody else feel that that's the way the color is? Um, I am using a webcam and a basic tripod and my computer. That is what I am using. No, I feel like a lot of things. I feel like I don't need all the technical setups. Like I know some people go all out when they do their setup, but I feel like less is more. You don't have to have bells and whistles unless you're doing like something very high end. Like the pastel color is really nice on this one. Hi, Rita. How are you? RB Dreams Art has come in. Her name is Rita. She has a channel which I like very, very much. I probably will be on for about an hour. So if you have to go, you have to go, Dan. Do what you have to do. You can always watch the playback when it's done. Okay, so let's do this nicely. Now I'm thinking, what color should we do the hat and the outfit? My niece would always say, purple, purple, purple. My niece likes, I know, but then we got this color called Heather. So who here bought stuff on the big deals days? So did you guys find any good deals or any good things? I will tell you that I did get these pencils. They're called the Finding the Lost Girl pencils, and they have like an Alice in Wonderland tin to them. So I should get them next week. So hopefully I'll be able to do a swatch of them. This is called Heather. It's like a purple color, which I really like the purple color. So you see how nice it is? So we'll do a purple bow here on the cat. The same color on the cat. You try to match it when you're doing a double page spread. I don't get to use these too much. But when I do the skin tone in the girl, we're going to basically use our Prismas because I know how to use my Prismas really the best. Hi, Courtney Paige Garnett. How are you? you know, and then there was the book club we did on Friday afternoon, me and my mother. The book that the book club picked was The German Wife. I'm good. You know, the book we did for book club that they picked for book club was The German Wife by Kelly Rimmer, and I thought it was a really good book. I thought it was really good how it balanced the two characters really well. I don't know why I'm thinking brown or red for the hair. What color should we do, brown or red? I'm not really sure, but I have to make this something. I was thinking of doing pink for the I'm thinking pink for the outfit. That is actually a really nice crimson. I like that. This here is a Soho Urban Pencils. These I don't really, black. I didn't think about black. I've not done black, but I don't really do it that much and it doesn't come out. I've never been able to do black hair well, I should say. Ivory black. I've never been able to do it well, color with black, but that's a different color. As many of you know, I use my swordfish hand crank. Well, of course, it didn't work. Oh no. This is what happens when you have everything connected to something else. That means the sharpener is not working very well, and that means I have to take out another sharpener. That's probably somewhere in here. I have to go into the other room and get the sharpener. Because I don't have another sharpener here. It's a bad thing, which means this got stuck. The bad thing about these pencils is they get stuck. This got stuck, then I have to do this thing where I don't like doing this too often. Because these are softer pencils, you know, they require something different. Otherwise, we have to go to another brand to do it. As you guys can see, look how much I sharpen a pencil sometimes, and this comes from quite a few. So, usually these work very well. I don't know why it's not working very well. Usually this works really good. The sharpener really does good job. I don't think it likes these thicker pencils. See, we do it black. But I notice with my hand cranks, they don't like the thicker pencils. I know, right? It's always like something weird with the pencil reader. I usually don't do black on the hair. I'm thinking we're gonna make the cat gray or orange. I'm thinking orange for some reason because I just like the orange, I guess, and I have to have orange in the picture. You know, we might not finish this picture today. I might have to finish it off camera. But that's okay if we don't, because you know what? It always is a process, and it's always fun to start the process on camera. You know, and sometimes I decide not to do a background on a picture just because I'm not a big fan of them. Sometimes I do, like in my Camilla D'Erico, I do the backgrounds in that. I know I do not have the Atlantis book yet. The problem is if I buy the Atlantis, here's the problem with the Atlantis book right now. It's really a little pricey if you buy it through one of those websites, and plus you have to pay all that shipping and handling. Yeah, but it's kind of messy to use pastels, I find. I don't have very good luck using pastels. I'm not very proficient in using them. Yep. The only thing I like about using the pastels is we're gonna make the eyes green for the cat. So that was new to do that. This is cobalt green. I think I'm gonna make the clouds green. Cat is gonna be orange. I already know that. I know a lot of you don't see the pro colors or the other colors come out too often. So these were out for some reason. I had these out. I think I'm trying to use up the what do you call it? The colors. It's like when you're always trying to find an orange, you can't find the orange you want. That's what I think is in. Oh, and if anybody's wondering what the two new colors are in the Prismacolor, here's the new color. This is called Orchid, right? And I'll show you the old color that it's replacing. And this is the old color that it is replacing. This is lavender. No, that's not the color it's replacing. PC 1105, my mistake, guys. That's not the color it's replacing. Yes, I think it's one of these two colors. They're replacing these two colors, right? I don't have the amethyst yet. So these are the two colors, the original colors for Prismacolor. This is lilac and lavender. They're replacing this, right? This one is replacing one of these colors. So this is the new color. Just so you guys have an understanding which two that they've replaced. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. Spanish orange. You know, the other day I was looking at my Rita Berman books and I found that I hadn't colored anything in Winter Walk, the Walk in Winter book. Why is it whenever I stream, I always hear sirens and things like that happening? Look at how pretty that is coming out. I also did laundry today. I really enjoy coloring in this. And you know, someone asked me, where do I get my spare pencils from? I most of the time get a lot of my Copic marker refills, the higher end pencils like Prismas, Caran d'Ache, the 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 Caran d'Ache brand. I get most of that, the refills, the polychromos, duplicates of my spare pencils, as I call them, from Blix, because it's very easy to get things from Blix as opposed to other stores. I mean, there's Jerry's Art Room, but they're a little bit more on the pricey side. So then we go to get the pink. This is rose pink, and this is a, oh my. Now, for my luminance, I have the 76, but I don't have the full set of 100. Because when I originally got my luminance, I bought it as a 40 set, seeing if I would like it. And then I ended up buying them piece by piece. So for the missing 24 colors I have. What I like about the whole line. Hi, Michelle. How are you, Miss Michelle? We are coloring today from Witches Cottage. And this is one of the new Prismacolor pencils. This is replacing one of the two. I got this one. I didn't get, which one did I get? This is Orchid. I haven't gotten my Amethyst pencil yet. I am good. Everything is good today. Rose. This is a Holbein. I've been good, I've been busy keeping up to date and everything. Well, I actually finished a book this month too. I finished that fairy tale color by number book. So that means I finished 2 books this year so far too. So we've used so far Derwent Pro Softs, um, Soho Urban Pencils, Holbeins. There will be Prismas because I need to use the Prismas. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like you get these books and you're like, oh, I'm never gonna, I like the pictures, but then I'm like, why did I buy this book? Because everybody else is getting them. Hey, Pamela, how are you? Wow, we're getting people in here all of a sudden. Yay. I know, right? It's like, well, I finally finished that fairy tale color by number book. So, so I got 2 in my top 10. There's a possibility that I might finish that Kira Church and then Neva book. So then I want to do a white. This is white. No, you can also do skin tone with Holbeins. Don't necessarily have to just use the Prismas because for me, the best skin tone colors come from Prisma, Black Widow, Holbein are my favorite ones to use for skin tone. It's not that the polychromos are bad. It's just that I find when I use my polychromos, I feel like I can't layer with my polychromos. That they're more of a straight color pencil. If that makes sense to anybody. Shell pink. So I think we're gonna do the clouds green. I thought I would color them. I thought I was going to color more in what is it? The Morgan O'Brien book, The Way Home. I haven't really done much because I kind of misplaced that book for a while. And I just recently refound it when I was looking for something. So I was happy to find that. I would have colored more in that book this year had I not misplaced the book. Right? The ones when you salmon pink. You can use other things other than Prismas to color your pages. Remember that. She did that. That book is. I wish they would come out with a what is it? A number 2. you know, for this one, before I had left New York, I think a few months before I got let know by my mother that we were moving, I had bought like a whole bunch of, what do you call them? Light peach pencils, because this is what I use for the skin, and I go through this color so fast. You know, what's funny is when I used to live in New York, we used to have a lot of blicks, so I would always take the subway. Now it's not so easy, you know what I mean? But you know, I have Amazon, so that really helps a lot. I did buy another set of markers, but I'm going to use those markers up, and then I'm going to use the case to put in my Copic markers. So that's what I did, and then I also ordered a new set of pencils. They're called the Finding the Lost Girl. They came up to about $15. I think maybe $15 for them. This is permanent green light. This is a Soho. Thank you. I like this angle because it's nice. Unless you guys think green should be the background. No, I'm thinking about it. Maybe green or orange should be the background. Maybe I shouldn't do green clouds. Maybe I should do another color's clouds. What's this color? Flesh pink. I didn't know we had a flesh pink in that color. Rose pink. It's actually not too dark. It actually is a really nice color. The camera's not besides me, it's besides the computer. It's like, you know what I mean? It's, you know, I have to learn as I do. I think it's important to color what you like to color. You know, like I had lots of different choices as to what to color. Now I kind of wish I'd brought my pastels out. I'm thinking this might require a background. Might not. If it does, we won't do it on camera because then I have to go on the camera and figure out what colors work well with what. Some might argue orange would be a good color because it would. But the thing is, because I made the cat yellow, it might conflict with it. Some people would say, well, gray then. You see how the pink, how these drawings build up? And this is these are the pro colors. These, I did not buy these. These I was gifted, so. You know, I've not yet had to buy any extras, but maybe soon I will. So you know what I do every month? I write down a list of things that I need or pencils. But you know, also I was trying to do my luminance chart, and I can't because it seems like I'm missing a color in my 120 set. But for the life of me, I can't figure out which color it is. So it's making me do that chart. Like I'm going crazy trying to figure out how to do the chart with this in one color. And I don't know what the name of the color is that I'm missing. No, not on the luminance. Oh, what is it? My Pablos. This is what happens when you have more than one brand in a, because the Caran d'Ache have like a few brands, have a few pencils. So it's Caran d'Ache Luminance, Caran d'Ache Pablo. Uh, what are those other pencils they have? The super softs. So anybody have any ideas for what color the background should be? I was thinking purple, but you see, because I have the purple here, but then it'd have to be a dark purple. I was thinking gray, but you know what? When we're done with all the colors, I'll take a piece of paper and we'll see what works the best with it. What is it? What is it? Yay! I'm thinking green for the things in there. So now we're going to use some gel pen. Thing is, because I don't have duplicates for the pro colors, so keep that in mind too. Okay, so now we're going to go to my color gel pens. Also, I happen to have the refills with me. So when I bought my color gel pens, they came with refills. So they recently restocked the refill. So when they restocked them, I bought them again. So here's the thing. When I buy gel pens, I like to buy things that I can easily find and restock. We all know this. So for me, I'm not buying. I'm not going to continue buying things unless they're really very, very affordable. But even still, I still like, out of all my gel pens I've ever bought, my color it the best. But that doesn't mean that I won't try something like a color, yeah. I didn't like the Arteza gel pens that much. I thought they were okay. Here's the thing. I still have a lot of fine liners from Staedtler and Arteza, so I still use them on some of the projects. Like when I'm doing a Johanna Basford book, like some of the work is really tiny, so when I go in there, sometimes I'll take out an Arteza. I think you're right. It does have to be purple. I think gray would be too much of a color thingy, but I think it has to be like a dark purple. The only thing I don't like about double-sided spreads is like this, and sometimes I don't like when they move that, like in Kirby's books, sometimes put an area in between, and that's like the thing that I don't like. Hi, Molly, how are you? This is called Glitter Spearmint. It is C245. So we're coloring from the Witch's Cottage. The solos I have another set of, but they're not with me right now. So how was your week, Molly? The thing I like about the color gel pens is they're very easy to use, and you can buy the refills and don't have to buy the pens again. You know what I mean? You can just buy the refills separately. And when it does that, here when it gets all stiff like that. So when your gel pen starts to dry up, until you do this, shake it. So always have a spare sheet of paper with you so you can do little things. Well, you can see how the gel pens function. No, I enjoy coloring in certain books more than others. I guess we're all like that in some way. We're all like, so Molly, how many books have you finished this year? Because I have finished 2 this year. That were on my top 10, so. As you can tell, I do the coloring like this because it's easy to color like this. Wow, I envy you. So I use an old sheet for my printed the alignment page. It could be the pen, it could be the paper that's doing this. Not every pen is. I think I finished one Daria Kakrisoy book early in the year, and then I just finished one color by number book. That was on my top 10. But there's a possibility that I could color the Kira Shecheneva book, which isn't in the top 10, but it just seems like every month I color 1 or 2 book pictures, and then there isn't very many. I think, what is it, like 7 or 8 left in that book? To me, I think it's important that I finish the top 10. All the books that I don't really care for very much. So that way, then, if I want something later on in the next year, I can have it. I do have, what do I have on pre-order? The mythographic book, the Frozen Fantasies one, or what is it called? Not the Frozen Fantasies one. Oh, it's the next Fabiana one that she's doing in that series. And then I got Tales from Atlantis that I pre-ordered. Because you guys know I love Hanna Karlzon. I really do like her books a lot. Well, I like the books that are like this size, not the bigger ones. See, when I need to move the little sticker, See these little tabs here, or the little flags, as I call them, are so helpful to me. So, because then they remind me what I'm working on, what project I'm working on. Also, keep in mind when you're using these, when they get down to nothing, they really are hard to get that last bit of juice out of them, but you can. They really are useful for, especially if you color a lot and then it's the end of the month and you're like, what did I color if you don't write everything down? You know what I mean? I do eventually write it down, but sometimes it's hard to remember everything you did, especially if you're doing PDFs too. Now, all the name brand pencils you can get duplicates of. You know, for my Black Widows, because we can't buy them yet open stock, we have to buy them as a package. That's okay, because the Black Widows are very affordable. Would you guys like to see me do a review on the Finding the Lost Girls pencils when they come in? Would you like me to do a review of those? I have, because they're new and they're like, oh, they're very budget friendly. But I'll tell you something, they were really hard to find on Amazon. They were not easy to find on Amazon. And then everybody in my Facebook groups was saying how great these pencils were. So I was like, you know what? Then when I finally found them and found the price tag, oh, those are a great price. Why not try them? If I don't like them, I can always use them with the kids. Then when my nieces come over, we can play with them if I don't like them. If I like them, great. If I don't, it's okay, I find a use for them. You see, now there's a frame. I didn't realize that there's a frame around it, too. And I also saw the Barbie movie with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. I think last weekend or the weekend before, and it was really funny and it was really good. And if you guys still can go to the movies and see Barbie, I highly recommend it. But don't take the kids to see it because it's really not a kid movie. But it really is a good movie overall. I mean, I was laughing my ass off. So we did that. So now let's get the colors that we could possibly use in this So let's do the background. No, Barbie is really funny. It's really actually very, very good. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's really, really good. Grape. That may be too dark. Blue violet. That's actually really nice. I actually like this. The only thing is I only have one of these. So if I don't finish it and I run out, I have to order more of that. Mid ultramarine. Oh no, look at that. Don't like it. Not enough. Not a color for me. These are Derwent Color Soft Pro Colors. I have color sauce in the thing too. I think the blue violet is winning. This is cobalt violet. Ultramarine violet. And this blue violet is actually the one I like the best. Well, let's go with the blue violet. And then we'll see if it works. Oh, wait a minute. I saw a place I missed the green little spot. I missed a green one. And two green ones. I don't have more of this color, unfortunately. I think I'm going to have to order this color from Look's website. Worst comes to worst. I don't even think I have enough pastel in the color. That actually works. What do you think, guys? Do you like the color? That really does work. It does work. Oh, it is. My niece loves purple. She goes, my favorite colors, purple and blue. And I go, my favorite colors are pinks and reds. I know. The problem is I don't have more than one pencil in this, so I'm going to have to get a duplicate probably. We run out. Usually I would do the background in pastel, but since I didn't bring my pastels with me, like the dum-dum, I didn't think we'd get this much done. I think we're going to go an hour and 30 minutes. Well, since I bought up all my art supplies this month I gotta wait till next month to put in an order. So hopefully we don't use up too much of the pencil in this. Probably will use up the whole pencil just to do. Wow, we've gone an hour and 12 minutes already. Some of you came in later, so. See, I already like how the purple makes every other color pop. Even this light color, which is like a purplish pink. This is a Derwent Pro color one. You know, I always envy people who can make their backgrounds look so smooth, so effortlessly. I try to do a background and it comes out somewhat messy. And then I clean it up, of course, but this is coming out nicely. I like this color combination. This is called Blue Violet Like. Yeah, I know. I love the colors on this, so. I think this is coming out really nice. I like the boot. Okay, guys, I think we're going to end it there. My hand is starting to hurt me a little bit. So I want to thank you guys so much. Hopefully I'll finish this. I think maybe we'll finish it off camera. If I have time on another day, maybe I'll finish it there, maybe not. So it all depends. If I get the new pencils by the next time I stream, then maybe we'll do a review of them. So bye, everybody. Have a great day. And everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and well. Bye, everybody.